Hi angels, welcome back to another video. My name is Amira and I teach women femininity and queen consciousness. In this video, I share with you 10 tips on how to be more high value, how to be a high value woman. This is part 2 of my 3-part video on how to be a high value woman. If you haven't checked out part 1 yet, I will link it in the description and you can watch it after this video. So let's get into it. The first thing is a high value woman is not afraid to be alone. She likes who she is, she enjoys her own company, and she does not need a relationship to define her. This is extremely important, ladies, because a lot of us get lonely fever, where we are lonely, we don't like being on our own because we are forced to deal with our own thoughts, emotions, and life. We are forced to deal with it because now we don't have anything to distract us from it. That is very, very dangerous, ladies. If you do not like your own self, if you do not like being in your own company, you don't like being alone, you have a lot of inner work that you need to do. A high value woman doesn't need a relationship to define her. She has her own goals, her own accomplishments, her own dreams, her own life she needs to live and fulfill. She has her own purpose she needs to live out. And she doesn't need a relationship to define what that is. She is whole and complete on her own. And if she has a relationship, if she wants a relationship, it is invited into her life as something extra. It doesn't define who she is or change who she is or shapes who she is or her life in any shape or form. The next thing is a high value woman does not surround herself with low vibration, low quality, low value people who are toxic. Okay, now I'm sure you've heard this before, that you are the combination of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. And this cannot be more true, ladies. Be very mindful of who you are spending your time with. You are absorbing their energy and you are becoming more and more like them the more time you spend with them, okay? A lot of us, myself included, I have this problem. I don't have a lot of friends because of this problem, okay? I do not have a lot of high vibration, high quality women or people in my life. And I am therefore very isolated, okay? I keep to myself. However, what I have found on my journey that has helped a lot is YouTube. I cannot stress how it saved my life, you guys. So I found a lot of people that I look up to on YouTube and I watch their content, and I know this is going to sound very sad, but I befriend them in a way. I consume their content as if I was in a conversation with them, and those are my interactions for the day, okay? So instead of having a conversation with someone, gossiping about a family member or talking crap about somebody I seen in the street, I engage my time in a meaningful conversation with someone I admire and that inspires me, and I learn something from them in the process. I become a better version of myself in the process. So I would encourage you, if you don't have a lot of high vibe, high quality people in your life, find people who inspire you, people who are high value on YouTube or on any other social media platform, and befriend them, okay? They're probably not going to reply to your emails or your DMs, but watch their content and become friends with who they are online. I know it sounds silly, but trust me, the more you spend time with them, the more better it will be for you than if you spend time with low quality people, gossiping, talking crap about others, complaining all the time. It's just not good for your energy. Also, identify the negative, toxic people in your life and slowly cut them out. Okay, it's not easy cutting toxic people out of your life, but it is necessary. And the things that are the most difficult to do are going to help you the most in your life. Next, a high value woman is strong and powerful, but also soft and feminine. Okay, she knows that she doesn't need to be masculine to get things done. She doesn't need to be aggressive to make something worthwhile or to do something worthwhile. She is soft, She's feminine. She enjoys and loves being in her feminine energy. She knows that her true power lies in her feminine energy, and that is where her true power comes from. That is where her strength comes from. So ladies, there is no need to be masculine. There's no need to be aggressive to do the things that you want to do in life. Instead, embrace your femininity. It's natural. Embrace your femininity, love who you are, embrace your feminine energy, become one with it, and just do the things that make you feel like you are adding value to the world, like you are doing something important, and all the blessings will come. A high value woman values her time. She does not just give her time to anyone for any reason at any time they request. Her time is important to her. She values her time so much so, she has a calendar. She has a diary in which she blocks off time for certain things, okay? So if you are someone who just willy-nilly does anything on spur of the moment with people, will drop your own plans just to please somebody else, that is not the way to live, ladies. Your time is currency. Once you use up your time, you will not get more time. Unlike real currency or money, if you use up your money, you can get more money. But your time is not something you can get back. It's extremely precious, and you should work with it as a precious resource that it is. Be mindful where and with who you are spending your time. Is it a return on investment that is worthwhile for you, or is it a waste of your time? Okay, be mindful, be mindful of that and spend your time wisely. Next, a high value woman is not a people pleaser, and she is not afraid to say no. A lot of the time, people will try and use up your time. They will try and use up your talents, use up your energy for selfish reasons, okay? A high value woman knows when to say no. She says no to situations, people, environments, anything that does not serve her in any way, shape, or form. Now, I'm not saying you should be selfish and only think about yourself, but there is a tiny element too of selfishness to saying no. Because if you're saying yes to something you don't want to do, you are saying no to something you actually want to do, okay? If you are saying yes to eating junk food, you are saying no to a healthy lifestyle. If you are saying yes to going out with your buddies and talking crap about other people, gossiping all weekend long, you are saying no to having a productive time on your own, working on your dreams, goals, lifestyle, whatever you want to work on. You get it? So saying no has its place. If you say no, you can replace it with something you actually want to do or want to be involved in. Do not be afraid to say no. It's only the people who want to use you up that will be offended or that won't like it when you say no, okay? Next, a high value woman portrays herself with grace and elegance, okay? She respects herself and she respects others around her, and therefore she puts her best foot forward. Now, grace and elegance is not about being snobbish or being mean girl. It's about putting yourself or presenting yourself in a way that shows you respect yourself and you respect others around you. Okay, so always be mindful of how you are doing things, what you are doing, what you are saying. All of these things have a reflection on you or an impression that you give off. Okay, so respect yourself enough, respect others enough to portray yourself with grace, with elegance, with poise. Okay, don't be loud and rude, obnoxious, uncultured. It's not cute, ladies. So rather, if you have to take some time to brush up on your etiquette, to brush up on your mannerisms, do that. It is worth it. Next, a high value woman always have a positive attitude and she always keeps her vibration high. Now, this is not always easy, especially if you surround yourself with people who constantly want to drag you down. I know how that feels. But what has helped me on my journey that I would like to share with you is how you can keep your vibration high. I enjoy doing something creative that allows me to let my creative juices flow. I like being in nature, going on walks, playing with my animals or my pets, playing outside in the grass, playing with my daughter. All of these things keep me on a high vibration. When I do come into contact with somebody who is low vibration or somebody who is just negative and I can feel that negative energy, I excuse myself from that situation and I do not engage in that toxic dynamic. Okay, it's difficult, it takes a lot of practice, but once you get the hang of it and once you notice certain patterns, you'll be able to identify it quicker and react to it quicker. Next, a high value woman is constantly improving herself. She knows that transformation is never a journey that has an ending. You are always in the process of transforming yourself, improving yourself, learning more, growing more, evolving more as a human being. And she is grabbing those opportunities every single day. A high value woman loves to learn more, expand her knowledge, expand her horizons, expand every essence about her. She loves learning and teaching others what she knows. Okay, so as a high value woman, you should know there is never a point where you know too much or you know everything. You don't even know what you don't know, if that makes sense. Okay, so as a high value woman, commit to your self-improvement journey and know that every single day is a step forward, a step into improvement. There's never going to come a time where you are done with your journey, okay, where you are done with self-improvement and self-growth and self-development. There's no such a thing. You can always learn more, do more, be more, become more, expand, grow, evolve, and teach others. Next, a high value woman is not whiny or needy. Now you will see this a lot in teenagers or young women, young girls. They feel like a whiny, needy, girly attitude gets them what they want. However, that is not mature. It's not feminine. It's not ladylike to be whiny, needy, to complain about things, to be, a little bit, I don't want to say irritating, but irritating, obnoxious. Okay, so be very mindful. Your tone of voice, is it a needy, whiny, complainy tone of voice, or is it strong? Is it assertive? Is it mature? Is it feminine? Okay, feminine and girly is not the same thing. Okay, so be mindful of the things you say, how you say it. Are you complaining all the time? The choice of words you are using, are you using words that are powerful and positive, or are you using words that are negative, that bring people down, that describe situations in a negative light? Be very mindful of that, ladies. And lastly, a high value woman commands respect with her presence alone. She doesn't need to be loud or crazy or obnoxious to get attention. Her presence alone is enough to command respect and attention. She knows that her energy and what she is putting out there in terms of her mindset, her body language, her energy is what she will get back. Okay, so a high value woman does not need to impress anyone with words, shouting, screaming, being loud, being obnoxious. No, there's no need for that. If you are a high value woman, you can command respect just by being present, and your presence alone will bring about a sense of intimidation in those around you that are of a lesser quality in terms of mindset, that are not there in terms of their queen consciousness yet. Okay, so I'm not saying that to throw shade at anyone or say anything bad about anyone, but it's true. When you have a high value mindset and when you are queen conscious, you have that presence about you that brings other people, a sense of intimidation. They feel intimidated around you, even without you saying anything or doing anything. Just your presence and your energy alone has the ability to weed out those that are of a lesser quality in terms of mindset. Okay, so those are the next 10 tips I have for you in my 3-part video. For the next 10 tips, tune into the next video to come. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the bell so that you know when that one is coming out. For now, thank you so much for watching. Give me a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.